Thanks. Liam Cosgrove with The Grayzone. Quick question on the Kakhovka Dam explosion. So several European politicians have come out and were quick to blame Russia, saying, this is an example of Russian terrorism. But if you look at the context, the dam was in Russian-occupied territory. The Ukrainian Ecological League said this could leave Crimea without water for over a decade. And there were reports in the Washington Post last year that Ukrainian soldiers were explicitly looking at targeting this dam as part of a strategy to flood the region and prevent further Russian advancements. And they even fired a couple HIMARS missiles into it to test that theory. So can the DoD share any evidence as to who might have done this, and are you entertaining the possibility that it might have been Ukraine?
Yeah, well, like as you heard us say, we're continuing to assess how this could have happened. All great questions, but at this point, it's all speculation. And so, I'm not going to get into hypotheticals or speculate. I think it's very clear, however, the reason we're in this situation is because Russia invaded Ukraine. And so it's obviously a terrible humanitarian tragedy. And you heard me talk here a little bit ago about how the U.S. government is attempting to assist the Ukrainians on the humanitarian front. But in terms of how this dam could have been destroyed, again, it's something that we're continuing to look into. Thanks.
More broadly, we have seen before where Ukraine, avoids culpability and is quick to blame Russia, like that missile that went into Poland that they said was Russia. Turned out it was actually Ukraine by accident. So is there a concern that they're not being totally transparent with us, and that, efforts like this with the dam, putting the dam aside because we don't know who did it, but that, an effort like that with the missile in Poland and perhaps the dam are attempting to draw us deeper into the conflict by blaming Russia, when we don't know yet?
Yeah, so, you started your question with, more broadly speaking, so I'll do the same. I'll talk more broadly here. As we say in the Air Force, from 10,000 feet, again, why are we in this situation? In February of 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine and attempted to eliminate it as a country. So the Ukrainians naturally have a right to defend themselves, and we have a right to be able to support them to defend themselves. I'm not going to speak for the Ukrainians in terms of their various activities, when it comes to the things that you highlight, other than to say it's very clear that on a daily basis there are Russian forces attempting to kill innocent Ukrainians. And so we, the United States government, are going to work with the international community to do everything we can to help them defend their country and take back sovereign territory. So let me go to Rio behind you there.